I'd love to introduce you all to my latest painting, A Dozen Red Roses. This painting was inspired by my wife and I's trip to the Lake District. We like the scenery in the lakes. I've added in some little elements like restaurants and chocolate shops and flower shops and just all things that we basically like, and hopefully you do too. I love the feel of the Lake District. It feels completely different when you get there, and it transforms you and feels like it takes a weight off your shoulders. I decided to produce a limited edition of this piece because I really enjoy and find that the feel of it reminds me of times that my wife and I have gone to the Lake District for a day, just for a day out, have a little wander down by the lakes. I love the reflections in the water. Usually ends up with a nice meal at the end of the day, and I hope this reminds you of special days you've had with your loved one. So once I got established the backdrop for the painting, it kind of evolved because I wanted to add elements that sort of reflect days out that I've had with my wife. And so I've added in the chocolate shops, the cafes, the restaurant, fitting titles for each, I should add. But then it got to a point where I'd set the scene, and I just felt like I could add something extra to it. So I've added the old Mini on top of the bridge. So it's like they've gone for a day trip, for a day out, escaping the mundane of their everyday lives. And I really like that. It's sort of added a little bit extra to the piece. For the most part, I'm most comfortable painting landscapes, but on this piece I added obviously the shops. I wanted to get all the individual roof tiles on, and I wanted a lot of nice warm glow coming from the shops, so it made them feel inviting, somewhere you'd want to go and sit and have a coffee with your partner, or I don't know, go pop and get some chocolates to take home with you to remind you of your day. It's important to slow down and spend that quality time with your loved ones. We spend so much time being, in hectic environments. We're all busy working, looking after the kids, grandkids in my case, and it's sometimes good to just take a step back, and hopefully this painting gives that feel. That's what I'm going for anyway. On this piece I wanted a really romantic gesture, and what's better than giving your loved one a dozen red roses? The question is, did he buy them from the flower shop, or did he steal them from the bushes next to the bridge? Whenever I'm producing a limited edition, we send the work off to get scanned, and then the printers send back to me a proof of each piece. Sometimes several proofs, depending on how successful they've been at representing the original piece of work. So the proof gets sent to me, and I can then inspect it to make sure that all the colours are perfectly matched. All the detail is exactly as I want it. I of course have to always consider whether I'm going to embellish the painting. I generally paint the heart, and on this one obviously the heart will be positioned on top of the car there, and I'll be hand painting the hearts on every edition. I'm really looking forward to getting the rest of these editions through so I can get on with embellishing each piece for my lovely collectors to hang in their forever homes.